didn't think I was trying to bluff it. I was saying you gotta tell him you were on.
Yeah, I thought you wanted me to.
No, I was saying like, dude, like, tell him you played on it. That's like.
He's on the hit. Hello? Whenever I take this phone out of my pocket, I can't accept the calls. Hello? Isn't that weird? But since you don't have the mic on, I thought I'd try to. If it's in the pocket, I just cannot get the. It's a new phone. I should have stayed with my old phone.
Is this right?
That's fine.
Okay, cool.
People aren't going to see it because you have a black shirt on. Oh. Are we rolling, Jeffrey? All right, we're on the Music Closet. It's the production of Jeff Dearman, legendary producer of the year here at Wingcam back in 2008 or something, before my time. But today we are talking to Max Sullivan. Do you realize what a legendary show this is, Music Closet?
A little bit. I mean, I don't know much.
He's got guests coming in from New York. It's amazing. They come up the coast. They come from. I'm stunned. And Jeff has great musicians. And I heard you guys practicing. So I was on the computer, and he has got a great ear. If it was 1972, he'd be an A&R man, and you guys would be signed. No, really, Jeff has impeccable taste, so I look forward to you guys performing because I say that from the heart. I'm not saying it because he's a friend of mine. He's got really good taste in music.
Cool.
So welcome to Music Closet.
Thank you. It's an honor.
So you've been playing for about 8 years now.
Yeah.
And what made you pick up the guitar?
Oh, you know, it's just the regular things you see your friends doing it, and I would pick them up. I was in like 7th grade, and my 8th grade friends would have them, and I'd play with them. But then
Acoustic or electric?
Both, and they were, you know, I thought they were amazing, and then so I looked up to that, and then oh, it's a whole story, you know. But like my uncle got me a guitar, yeah.
And so you start jamming with it.
Yeah, I just started jamming.
Pick up licks and whatever. And when did you first write a song?
Oh, my first one was in like it was called Julia. We're doing it tonight. And that was like the first real one that I wrote, and that was in senior year of high school, maybe junior, but seniorish.
See that nugget, people? We got it. His first song's Julia, and you're going to hear it tonight. That's cool.
Yeah.
How many do you think you've written?
Oh, I mean, I have a junk pile this high that's like.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, but I think I've got like 12 that I'd play out, and you know, I've only been a songwriter for like 4 years, so I didn't really learn how to write a song. Like the CD that I made, like.
Let me see it.
Yeah.
Max Sullivan, Redwood. Cool. Oh, so it's got Julia.
Yep.
Redwood, Broke, Girl from Moldova. What's Moldova?
It's a country near Russia, or I don't even know. I'm bad at geography. But anyone from Moldova is going to be like, we don't like Russia. So
I would have gone Moldova.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a James Bond theme.
Yes.
And that's a strange picture. What?
Oh, that's the back of a market basket in Derry. But me and my friend
I wouldn't
did
say that on interviews anymore. I would say, man, that's Moldova. I was there.
Yep. That's Moldova. A live show.
That's where I wrote
people.
The song. There were 10 beautiful women stalking me. I wrote the song and got out of there before they plied me with vodka and kept me in detention in Russia. That's what you say.
Yes.
Is this your first interview? No, because you did UNH.
Yes, I did a couple. I've done a couple. This is my 3rd public access show, so it's.
I'm being funny.
I don't know. I am like a. You know what? I can't communicate with people. Like I tend to take everyone seriously. Like Lee will know, especially.
This is your 3rd public access interview?
Yeah.
I've been doing this since '79. This is like Groundhog Day for me.
I wasn't boasting.
I get up in the morning and I'm interviewing people. I go to sleep at night, I'm interviewing people. Now it's Max Sullivan with his album Redwood. I love the title because I love redwoods. Now, Alan Wilson was in the band Canned Heat, and he lived in Arlington.
I didn't know that.
He died on September 3rd, 1970, 2 weeks before Hendrix and a month before Joplin. So these 3 27-year-olds, but he died under the redwood trees.
Wow.
Because he loved the redwood trees, but he lived in Arlington, Mass. You know Canned Heat.
Yeah.
Woodstock, going up the country. Let's work together. So Redwood reminds me of Al Wilson because he loved him so much. See, that market basket looks like redwoods. I was at the redwood site where Al Wilson died of Canned Heat.
Wow.
It was a big conspiracy. You should look into that. You can go on the internet because, you know, 27-year-old Al Wilson, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, and Wilson was supposed to be playing with Hendrix the next night in Germany.
Wow.
The band was on the plane and played with Hendrix. So there's this whole FBI conspiracy, you know, Black Panthers, this, that, the other thing. And one last thing, we'll get back to you. Canned Heat had a picture of being spacemen on the moon with an upside-down American flag. So that's why people are saying, "Oh, J. Edgar Hoover was out to get him." Mm-hmm. See this? So these are the stories you tell with your back picture. So your friend Coulter is on drums on all the tracks?
No, he's on 3 of them, and actually
which tracks?
He's on Redwood Broke and In My Hands, the first 3, and the last 3. So it's split. The first 3 are with Coulter, and the last 3 are older. They're with a guy named Jay Ryder, who me and Lee played with, and also a great drummer.
Is Lee on the record?
No, Lee's not.
Lee's not on the record.
He came after the record. I do everything except drums. No, yeah.
So you played bass?
Yeah, I do everything except for the guitar, except for the drums.
You play keyboards?
There's no keyboards.
Okay, but do you play them?
No, I'm really bad.
Okay.
So oh, there is keyboards. There's keyboards on Julia. I go like ding, 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 ding,
That's
ding.
playing
ding,
keyboards.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See, it's all about getting sound. It's not about being a master guitar player. If you can get a crazy sound and it sounds great, you put it down on tape and sound like a virtuoso, because it's all about entertaining people. And so you don't have to be Hendrix. If you got a great sound, even if it's just a half a second, splash it on there, man. It's a canvas, and have fun. That's my attitude.
And even Hendrix, like, you know, but that's what he did. That's why he was so good. He just did all this cool stuff.
Total creativity. Mm-hmm. I adore Jimi Hendrix. I absolutely adore him.
He pretty much did everything that needed to be done on guitar. Like, I don't think, like, I know there's Steve Vai and all, but like, I'm pretty sure that like anything worth, I guess any noise worth making on the sound, he kind of made it. That's, you know, I always feel like that.
Well, Steve Vai is great, and you know,
I don't like Steve Vai,
but they're all talented virtuosos. The thing about Hendrix was he had a statement, and he said something people wanted to hear. Mm-hmm. Steve Vai says something for a certain segment of a certain audience. Hendrix is very universal. Mm-hmm. You know, it's too loud for older people, maybe, but for the most part, Hendrix was speaking to a big segment of society.
He has a lot of. I think he's a pretty sensitive writer too.
Oh, awesome!
Definitely.
He didn't even give himself as much credit as he deserved. I hope he's aware of how influential he is. So, what's your favorite Hendrix record?
Oh, Axis Bold as Love. It's just like you know, because Electric Ladyland was spacey, and the first one was a great rock record, but the second one was great combination. And Band of Gypsies also. The live record was fantastic.
I love Band of Gypsies, but I think Are You Experienced might be my favorite.
I hear that a lot. Definitely. Like, obviously, it's the greatest debut record ever. Like, it's maybe the Doors were first one, but like it's
both of them. I mean, it was a special time, a very special time, and now here you guys are slugging it out with this immense onslaught of music for free on archive.org or YouTube. It's the new radio stations, really. Mm-hmm. Radio in the car is just so boring. Every channel you go to, Sweet Home Alabama. The producer of Sweet Home Alabama.
Radio Down.
See,
yeah, we did. We heard that.
I have a theory that consultants, are working with people who own the publishing and keeping those songs on the radio. It makes sense, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, the publishers are controlling classic hits radio. That's what I think, because it's so narrow casting, it's crazy. It's losing audience. Loud commercials and the same songs over and over. But Al Cooper of Blood, Sweat, and Tears produced Sweet Home Alabama, and he lives in Somerville, Mass. Isn't that amazing?
I didn't know that.
He was on my show.
I didn't know Al Cooper was in Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Isn't he like
he founded Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
I always mix him up with Ry Cooder, too. What did Al Cooper do? I'm 21. I don't know. You know,
he played keyboards with Jimi Hendrix.
Okay.
And my friend Buzzy Linhart played drums on this Hendrix track, Like a Rolling Stone. Mm-hmm. So it was on this Reprise box set, but it's really rare. So I wrote to Al Cooper. You can find him on the web, alcooper.com. And I wrote him and I said, hey, I got this great track with you and Buzzy Linhart, because he knows Buzzy's my friend. And Buzzy's playing drums. He's a vibraphonist, but he was playing drums for Hendrix. Al writes me back, I threw it away. Noel Redding was out of tune.
Oh, man.
Al, you don't throw away a track that you're on with Jimi Hendrix just because Noel was out of tune.
Oh, that's awful.
But he's on Like a Rolling. He's on You Can't Always Get What You Want.
Oh, really? Okay.
He's a major session man.
He played with the Stones a lot, right? I know. I mean, he was not as much as Nicky Hopkins or the other guy.
No, not as much as Nicky Hopkins. Because their producer was a dear friend of mine.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
Jimmy Miller.
Jimmy Miller, yeah.
And Rob Fraboni is a dear friend of mine. He's produced Bridges to Babylon. Mm-hmm. Just talked to Rob. Rob's going to be on the show soon. So there's all these great cats out there that made all this great classic music, and they're still doing it. See, we'll do a world exclusive. Rob Fraboni, the Rolling Stones producer, is in Houston mixing a record right now because I just talked to him. It's the 50th anniversary of the Stones. So
Are they gonna tour?
of course they are, and I hope they put Mick Taylor and Bill Wyman back in the band for a few shows. That's the rumor.
Is that really a rumor? They're gonna put Mick Taylor? Is Ronnie Wood gonna play?
Mick's a dear friend.
Yeah. Oh, he's still a dear friend. Like
Yeah,
you
mine.
were the.
Yeah,
oh,
mine.
really?
Yeah.
That's cool. He's my favorite Stones guitar player.
He was on visual radio. These guys, when they tour, see, this is the stuff you can aspire to. It's like these guys are magic. So you guys make the magic, and then go out and, find that niche. I think playing in New Hampshire is brilliant because you're away from the whole glut of Boston. You can play along the seacoast, which is fun in the summer. I mean, this is your time. Summertime is here.
Yeah.
You kick here on Music Closet, do a great DVD, and just go up and down the coast and make some noise. York Beach has a club right on the Short Sands. Do you know it?
No, I don't play much in
Short
Europe.
Sands, guys? No. Up on York Beach, Maine, just when you go into Maine. There's Long Sands, and then there's Short Sands, and there's this blues club right next to the Goldenrod Kisses place. Famous place in York Beach. That's a great place to play. You guys should trek up there, because York Beach is just really happening.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out.
Yeah, it's awesome. But Hampton Beach.
Oh yeah, Coulter. Well, did we ever do any?
We have.
Not at Hampton Beach, but me and Lee and a guy named Chris Brown, we played for like 2 years at Hampton Beach. So yeah, and me and Coulter will be back. Lee is swapping out. He's in a new band, but
what's his new band?
What's the name of the new band?
Mugshot.
Mugshot. Check out Mugshot.
So
yeah, check out Mugshot.
up on Hampton Beach, there's the kiosk. Do you play on that on the beach?
What's the kiosk?
That like circular thing?
Oh no.
You don't know that?
Do you know what it is? Yeah. Coulter knows what it is, but I don't. Oh,
it's like a bandstand.
Yeah,
You
it's
call
the
it a
big
bandstand.
No,
He hasn't.
no, apparently I haven't. So like, no, we played at like Lebec Rouge and like some of the clubs and stuff.
We got a couple of minutes left because I got to go tape Donna Halper, the woman who discovered Rush.
Mm-hmm.
Should I give her your CD?
Well, I mean, like, sure.
She's cool.
Yes, that'd be really nice of you.
Cool. She's great, but I got to go do that, so we got to wrap this up. I will ask you this question about New Hampshire. Because down from Hampton Beach, there's Seabrook, Massachusetts.
Yep.
Salisbury Beach.
Yep.
There's a lot of clubs there.
Mm-hmm.
Have you played there?
Oh yeah, I play there all the time, and me and Lee we played Lebec Rouge and the Whale's Tail, and I
love it up there. Let us know when you're playing there.
Yeah.
And then have you done the live thing out on the street?
No, I don't. You mean like by myself, like?
No, with the band. They have Adam Ezra Band play there. They have a series where they put a bandstand up, and on a Friday night they have a rock band play on Salisbury Beach. It's awesome.
Max doesn't do bandstands, apparently.
No, I just don't do. I
They
should.
put it up. It's like
Yeah.
the end of the road. The road comes to a dead end, and then there's the beach. And they put this bandstand up, and they have like a party, and it's just packed.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I'll be trekking up to Salisbury Beach, people, because it's always fun. And I saw Aerosmith there, which is now a grass field, but Aerosmith and the Sidewinders played there in '73. You weren't born yet.
No.
It was a great gig because Dream On was just starting to crest, and they were huge. And then to see them in a club just before they became really famous was awesome.
That's really cool. Yeah.
But so it could happen to Max Sullivan. Redwood is the new EP. Thank you for being on Music Closet.
Thank you for having me.
And good luck with the record.
Thank you.
All right. Music Closet, Jeff Dearman, producer. Thank you, WinCam. Now, rock with Max Sullivan.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Jeff.
Cool. All set.